Still exploring the comics today. So this was my random preface, beginning card from probably the '93 set of trivia, but it Black Widow. It was right on the deck. Looks like She-Hulk's next, but we'll do Black Widow now. And what are we learning about Black Widow circa 1993? Well, first off, here's what always bugged me about the Black Widow stuff, and I did a few entries in a couple comic book encyclopedias that I'll put the links to in the description here. And this bugs me because her last name should not be Romanov because she's female. It's Romanova. Russian female names end in a vowel. It's like Kornikova, right? So I'm almost over it, but not quite because it's irritating. So every Marvel movie, I'm like, all the money you threw on that, nobody fixed the name. It's Romanova. It's not Romanov. That's not Anglicized at all. That's just wrong. I like Black Widow as a character. I'm glad she's in the movies. I never understood the haters on that. I bought the Black Widow Omni, and again, I did a couple entries in like the Encyclopedia of Comic Book and Graphic Novels a few years back. Yeah, a lot was not done with the character for many, many years. And the nice thing about that, the Omni, the Black Widow Omni, we see the character initially from the 60s all the way up to the 90s. And you can see how the character was bounced back and forth to try to find an identity. That's a good thing and a bad thing because you do have a secondary character. You can try different approaches to what you want to do with said character. You know, so on and so forth. So not a bad thing. Let me put the light down a little bit. So hey, there's your little Black Widow card to bring us into where the trivia will go today. And I'm going to keep going with the 2003 set of questions, randomized, and here we go. Let's see how I do this round. I know I just did a round of Marvel 93 questions, but we're going to do round 11 with the same questions. We'll save the overpower cards for another round. Oh, I am so rusty. I can see this guy. I know who he is, but I cannot think of his name. Wait till I turn the card around and I'll know. And did he show up in the I didn't watch the Marvel series. Maybe my past comic trivia has gone. I respect the realism in comics, especially when they do, street-oriented characters, not cosmic superhero characters like Daredevil. You got Kingpin and all that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. That's just not what I'm necessarily into. So I'm glad that we can take those angles, but I'm enough of a pessimist in real life. I don't know if I need that in my entertainment, but there it is. And as I talk out loud, I still can't remember the name. So that annoys me. So let's see what the U question is. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants is dedicated to the cause of what? Mutant supremacy? Becoming homo superior? Taking over the humans. Not just this. Xavier would like to coexist. Magneto's original Brotherhood just wants to take over. They're sick of it. And that's where I'm going. We'll see what the answer is when we flip it. The largest member of the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So the question is in 2003. So I don't know the context of the new Brotherhood. Largest, do you mean by size? The Blob comes to mind? Is that what we're looking for here? I can't think of a better answer. I'm going to just stick with the Blob. I don't know there's not a giant man mutant because you have giant man. And there's no colossal boy mutant in the X-verse. So let's just say the Blob. Or Juggernaut's not in the Brotherhood, the new Brotherhood. So, Blob. Now, there was Freedom Force in the 80s, right? So that was like Mystique and Blob and Pyro. That's all I can think of right now. Dr. Octopus's real name is Otto Octavius. I think I feel like I would always have known this, but it's probably because of Spider-Man. But this does remind me of something. He's lost a tentacle, but yeah, this is the Secret Wars Doc Ock action fig. Always a lot of fun. I should have started on this, but there he is. I still have the fourth tentacle. Is that what tentacle is it? I don't know. Somewhere in this basement. Maybe I should try some super glue. But there he is. There's my Doc Ock. It's convenient to stand because he doesn't have any place to go. So maybe I'll start a geek out with Doc Ock later on. And what's next? I don't know who M is. The only thing that comes to mind is, Bishop with the M from on his, on it's not a brand, is it? But wherever the M comes from. Yeah, I'm lost on this one. Still working on things. Don't know who M is. All right, this is going to be another quick round. So this is card 56A. Let us explore our answers. Once again, let's appreciate the Doc Ock action fig from 1984. I don't know when I got this, but it's how it survived this long with the tentacles intact. I'm very proud of myself. Let me put him back over there. All right, answers. Do we remember the questions? I'm not sure I do, but let's go see. Ben Ulrich, Daredevil's friend at the Bugle. I'm kicking myself for not remembering that name, but there it is. This was the mission statement of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. You can find it in all their corporate material. Mutant superiority over the humans. Once again, just like last time I did this round with these questions, I'm reaching for the stars and grabbing the correct answer. So it is the Blob. So I'm liking these cards. Here, I thought I was... when you throw in some X questions, I'm there. It's coming together. I don't know... I'm thinking my 93 set of questions, maybe they had X questions in there, but I didn't get those through eBay. I just got the leftovers. Who knows? We know Doc Ock is Otto Octavius. I wonder if he had a middle name. Gonna have to go find that out now. What would be a great middle name for Otto Octavius? Maybe it could be something bland like, Richard. And I still have no idea what this is. So I'm going to have to go on the wiki, put it in the description, and we could do the M for Monaco? The country? I don't know. So I look forward to learning more about Monaco. Yeah, I'm not mispronouncing that. That looks like Monaco. Like the island? The principality? I don't know. All right. Nice questions. Not a lot of springboarding I felt like I could do with them. They were pretty straightforward. It didn't even remind me of anything except for the Doc Ock action figure. That's about where we're at. Well, yeah, this will be a quick one to view for 12 or 13 people. Yeah, I have no stories to tell, no songs to sing. But that is where the springboard did not take us today. So maybe I need to go back to some Trek for a while. But there it is. Not bad questions. I'll learn a little bit about whoever M is Oh, whereas M is from Monaco, so it is Monaco, the principality. But who M is, I have no idea. Did I miss something huge there? I will find out certainly before I post all this stuff. But there it is. Huh. I wish I had something more to say, but we're good. I'm gonna call this one a day. So to be continued, maybe sometime, whenever. Here I go. Have a day.